activate it.
Alright, let's see what we got. Destiny 4.0.1. Fixed Glassway. Scarlet Keep.
Cypher. Bitch.
Warden of Nothing. Fallen Saber. Fix a spot where players can hide from danger. Wanted enemies no longer spawn in Vanguard playlists or direct strike launches. That would make sense. The
Austin, have you gotten to this one yet?
the Deuterino is gone.
What's up?
Have you finished the patch notes?
Yeah, I think I hit general.
Because there was this one that
seasonal
I know
loss
you're gonna be
modifiers
happy
were
about.
removed from Vanguard playlists, advantage and disadvantage slots.
Oh yeah.
Nightfalls, all
Ooh.
difficulty except
Yeah, you knew that
Grandmaster.
one though.
Now acute burn.
Ooh.
Read this dungeon. Oh, updated wish under quest to not require Tango Shore steps. But that's like an important part of the quest though. But okay, Gambit. We don't care about Gambit. Crucible.
The changes are actually kind of. There's some changes they didn't put in.
They didn't
in
mention from the
TWAB.
TWAB, but
That actually I think are kind of healthy for it, but it's still Gambit. So,
yeah,
but we'll see.
they did increase the health of the phalanx, which is cool.
They
Added a
also
stasis
removed
attack
default.
to the Deuterino. As you scope in, you can't see anybody's nameplates as your ADS invades are 40 and 80, and you can't stack invades anymore, which is great. Primevals, envoys make the boss immune, and you have to kill the envoys before you can damage the boss. And meatball boss is no longer a thing. Added trials rep at the end of match for every round one. That's great. Bonus win from Trial Ferocity now grants progress towards Saints 7 win challenge. Great. Ritual rings, Vanguard, Crucible, Gambit, and Trials double rank weeks as well as double Nightfall loot are now advertised on the launch screens of various activities. Rank reward engrams from all ritual vendors should now decrypt into equipment closer to your current power level. Great. Lost sectors. I don't think we care about lost sectors. UI, text chat. Where are the balance changes? Here we go. 6 new permanent armor mods have been added to the game. Kinetic Siphon, Harmonic Siphon, and equivalent mod for each of the 4 damage types. These mods can be socketed into your helmet mod socket to allow your weapons to grant orbs of power. Functionality has been deprecated from weapons. A suite of permanent armor mods have been added that work with the new Glaive weapon archetype, Glaive ammo finder, Glaive targeting, Glaive loader. Because you gotta reload your Glaive. Glaive dex, Glaive capacity, unflinching Glaive, Glaive ammo scav, and Glaive holster. Reduce the cost of changing the energy of a fully masterwork piece of armor. Once masterwork, armor can be swapped between energy types at the cost of 1,000 glimmer and an upgrade module. That's actually really good. Exotic armor is 20k and an upgrade module. Also very good. Fix an issue where Titans could accidentally trigger energy converter mod while in super, consuming all stacks of charge with light for no gain. Protective light's damage reduction will be reduced to 10. Sadness. Wall of Tenacity's reduction Wall of Tenacity's damage reduction is increased to 50%. Nani? Alright, I guess we're just gonna act like this is fine. Protective light was previously too dominant and felt too much like a must-take mod. By swapping the damage reduction values of Protective Light and Well of Tenacity, Protective Light should no longer feel mandatory part of every loadout, and players should need to choose between a smaller but longer-lasting amount of damage reduction on the man when wounded, versus a shorter duration but stronger amount of damage reduction with picking up Void Wells. They gave Well of Tenacity 50% damage reduction. Sentinel 7 no longer increases the damage of stasis crystals while in super. Unfortunate. Finishers can now always be performed even when using mods that require super energy. Thank God. If required super energy is not available, the benefit will not trigger. Thank you. Fixed an issue where Zealous Reward Fusion Rifle could be fired without costing the correct amount of ammo. Bows with explosive head and the anti-barrier mod will now detonate on impact with enemies. Alright, confirmed anti-barrier bow. Let's get it. That's free money right there. Fixed an issue with Whisper the Worm ornament. Roar the Worm had slightly visible holes near the scope. Skill Tracker is now available by default on all weapons that shipped in Forsaken and later exotic weapons from earlier. That'll be updated in a later release. Special ammo players now only drop. Oh yeah, this is the one for Gambit and Crucible. Fix the quick swap glitch. Fusion rifles increase high impact bullet per damage by 2. High impact fusion rifle PvE damage bonus from 15 to 20. Breach grenade reduced blinding concussion nade damage by 25%. Rocket launcher scaling precision got nerfed. High impact is still the same. Adaptive increased by 0.5 and aggressive increased by 0.5. Can't wait to use more Hazen Vengeance. Sniper rifles reduce aim assist on low 35. Cone Scholar reduced by 25%. Pulse rifles increase damage to minors by 10%. Exotic weapons increase damage versus minors exotic primary by 40%. Trace rifles increase damage versus minors by 40%. Chaperone reduce the passive range bonus from 2 to 0.5. Duality on Blackwing no longer clears on reloads, and they also reduce the range on it. Turbo, you can now stow it. Ruinous Effigy, you can now guard again. Lumina increased range to 59. Stability to 56. Previously perked modified supercharge rate, now freezes supercharge rate and deducts super directly, fixing several issues with activities that change charge rate and outliers for recharge based on intellect stack. Reduce Dead Man's hip fire to 130. Launch driver, double the amount of flinch received. Great. Forerunner, increased ammo from 2 to 3 or 4 to 5 with scavengers. Hand cannons, Dire Promise, +4 range, +3 stability, -4 aim assist, Waking Vigil, 6 range, 5 stability, -3 aim assist, Jack Queen King, 3 range, 3 stability, -8 aim assist, Spare Rations, 4 range, 4 stability, -9 aim assist. Spell Wincher's got a bigger spread. Kilios, +1 zoom, -5 rage, -7 stability, -8 handling, -5 aim assist. This really shouldn't matter. It's alright, Kilios SMG, it's just broken. Now increases the damage fall off and end distances by 20%, except shotguns, sniper rifles, and fusion rifles. Also does not affect last word. They said that in the previous patch. Adagio increased the ratio from 5 to 7. Increased damage, except for bows and fusion rifles, from 25 to 30. Now it gives you 10 range. Added a timer next to the buff. Alright. Dual loader, instead of -50, you get -35. Reduce self-damage scaler for grenade launchers combined with other scalers. This ended up reducing damage to self to 0.75 from 1.2. Tap the trigger. On fusion rifles only, reduce stability bonus from 40 to 10. Change the max recoil from 0.5 to 0.875. Reduce the error cone angle from 0.9 to basically 1. Unchanged on all of the weapons. Eagle's Edge, Care, Headseeker buff, increase from 0.17 to 0.3. Now lasts for the full burst of an aggressive pulse burst, which is fine. Void subclasses, Void Overshield. Man, this is a lot. Invisibility, Devour, different aspects. Vortex Grenade now pulls enemies in. Linger damage reduced by 20. Detonation first players reduced by 50. Base cooldown increased. Man, the base cooldown for Vortex Grenade went up by 16 seconds. Spike Grenade reduced cooldown. Void Wall now more consistently expands its full length over uneven terrain. Scatter Grenade. And charge Scatter Grenade secret dive time before detonating. See tracker increase. Nothing medical now inherits the changed grenade projectile directly and benefits from this change. Base cooldown increased by 16. Suppression aids now. Suppression effect lasts 5 seconds against player targets, down from 10. Okay. Night Stalker. Increased base impact versus combatants. It's tier 4 now. Mobius Quiver. Each shot now fires 3 volleys. and make them volatile. 2 shots per super, 3 with Orpheus rig equipped. Reduce base direct impact per arrow from 250 to 125. Shadow shot. Okay, snare bomb.
Why today, man?
Vanish smoke. Revenant. Now follows boss and champion targets if they are moved out of the squall area. If the boss or champion dies, the squall will attempt to find a new target. Arc staff cooldown timer increased from tier 3 to tier 2. Sick. Now can take damage from kinetic weapons. Cast more quickly as a result. Sunbreaker reduce. Okay. Oh, they reduced the damage against players for Sunbreaker. It used to do 250, and it now does 75 HP per second.
Ooh.
That's actually a pretty hefty nerf. You can't just like, especially since they have the new Sunspot Titan exotic, where if you get critical, it spawns a sunspot on you. So you can't just get punched and then because you got punched, someone immediately dies.
Yeah, because I was thinking about that when they first released.
Hi, Miles.
Yeah.
Why? Hello.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good change though.
It's a needed change.
Yeah, or else Titans would be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna just run at you."
Imagine seeing that shit in trials. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm about to win this, you know?
No, because it also gives you damage boost. You don't forget that sitting in the sunspot gives you a damage boost and regens your abilities. So if you built like a bunch of resilience and you just ran at somebody and they shotgunned you, get
Like,
your
they just
sunspot and you
explode.
just punch them right in the fucking face.
What are they gonna do? Kill you? They can't.
They quite literally can't. Fist of Havoc time decreased, so Fist of Havoc is no longer a tier 1 anymore. It's now a tier 2. Why? We don't know, but I guess. Behemoth, also not a tier 1 anymore. It's a tier 2 super. Which means the cooldown for it got decreased. Glacial Quick Ground follows, creates 3 lines. Now terminate early if hit an allied Ward of Dawn. Okay. Nova Bomb, split Nova Bomb separates in 2 variants, Vortex and Cataclysm. Vortex on impact pulls enemies near into the lingering field of damage.
Oh, I love Cypherine. Oh.
Yeah. Nova Bomb Cataclysm increased the travel speed time by 30%. Added a short delay before Nova Bomb secret spawns to reduce instances of them being caught in the detonation area and being destroyed prematurely. Oh, my favorite.
Yup.
Decreased damage from the caster when shooting their own Nova Bomb. Oh, this is weird. Why was this 1,000?
No idea, but I'm happy it was.
Deprecated the Entropic Pull, Devour, and Atomic Blast, Atomic Breach, melee abilities, and all the Dark Matter subclass passive perk. Okay. Added new range perk ability, Pocket Singularity. This is the giant ball that detonates near enemies, pushing targets away from the blast and making them volatile. Handheld Supernova now makes the target volatile on hit.
Yep, that's what. Remember when I asked? Yeah,
Yup.
that's why I asked.
Handheld Supernova still pushes you away too, so that's also fun. Now access via the Chaos Accelerant aspect with Magnetic Grenade is equipped. That's a decent buff for Magnetic Grenade, honestly. It's pretty funny. Shadebinder, why did they reduce the cooldown of Shadebinder? Dawnblade. Okay, Dawnblade should definitely be a tier 1 perk. That shit is broken. Void aspects added Hunter, Trapper's Ambush, Vanishing Step, Stylus Executioner, Control Demolition, Bastion, Offensive Bulwark, Chaos Accelerant, Feed the Void, and Child of the Old Gods, Void Fragments, blah 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 blah. These are the free ones, and then the 4 redacted ones that we have to earn. Miscellaneous. Rat King and Assassin's Cow updated to the new Void Invincibility buff. What?
Yep.
All right, cool. I didn't know
had a
about
laugh
that.
at that one.
I didn't know
had
that was a thing,
Good
but
laugh about that
that's
one.
cool.
That shit was funny.
Helm of Saint 14 updated to use the new Void Overshield buff. All right. Stasis crystals now take 90% less damage from PvE combatants. Ah man, they can't just blow themselves up because they're on a stasis crystal anymore. Floor 1350, soft cap is 1500, powerful cap is 1550, hard cap is 1560. All right, perfect. Umbra focusing after many months of dutiful service, the prismatic recaster has been removed from help. Thank God. Rahul in the tower has risen to the challenge and can now decode Umbro Ingrams.
Yeah, Rahul.
Yeah, Rahul. They gave him a. Why is there two P's here? Never mind. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
ask.
no, I saw that too. Like, yeah, somebody fucked up.
Man, Rahul got that. He got a promotion.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't quit.
Now he's like, visit me more. I want
right.
to see your face.
Mm-hmm. Gear focusing options for season pass owners will reside on that season's vendor. At the season start, players can focus Umbro Ingrams into seasonal gear. Focusing individual weapons and armor piece will require two things: having collected that gear piece before and owning the vendor upgrade for weapons or armor. Bounties fix a rare issue where the Lost Lament exotic quest causing which
Mm-hmm.
causing players to be struck with the broken blade item from Banshee. Added daily repeatable bounty calibrations, bounties for glaives. Added new void bounty status effects. Added stasis calibration bounty. Jamie City bounties have been updated to provide the same EXP as other bounties of other kind. Thank God. It's been years since the Dreaming City got another update. Emblems. The spoils of the Ishtar emblem can now track raid statistics, shaders.
You read the thing
You
about
got 1
Shahan
minute.
yet?
About what now?
About Shahan?
No, not yet. These now drop from Vanguard, Hawkmoon Cat, Deadman's, Augurs, Outbreak Whisperer, and Fourth Horseman now drop from Vanguard, Crucible, and Gambit activities. Alright, this is the changes to the season pass. They will now drop with higher stat rated armor from 57 to 87. Windows 10 HDDR. Ball stomps. Reduce the knockback for ball stomps. Certain cells, Deadman's, and Hawkmoon. Banshee updated utility set. Dismantle armor.
Miles, do you climb anymore?
No,
Ghost
I'm
Mod.
gonna lose my mind. I haven't played League today.
Drifter now offers weapons and armor focusing. Great. Shahan will no longer offer repeatable bounties to new characters before they finish a Guardian Rises, saving new lights, valuable glimmer. A new quest, The Queen Beckons, is available from Shahan for players to purchase the Witch Queen expansion.
Ooh,
players
the
to
new
purchase-
music.
Upon completion, the quest awards the exotic auto rifle. Sweet business. The blast from the past exotic quest has been moved to Varric's vendor on Europa. That's funny. New life with 3.0 localization. All right, we're good. That's it. That's the end of the patch notes. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff.